Welcome back YouTube, I have Ahmed again from In-Depth Tech Reviews, and in today's video I'm gonna walk you through the most recent updates for Google Apps and show you what's new in case if you missed any. But before getting started, let's make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified every time I post a new video. So let's jump in. So the most recent update is for the camera app, specifically for the Playground. So now Playground supports dark mode. If your phone is set to dark, you will see that the Playground app is also set to dark mode. Another quick change for the Google Maps, if you have more than one account on your device, you can switch between them quickly by doing this swipe on your account picture. But the only app that has this feature at the moment is Google Maps, but I think it will be a lot more beneficial if applied to an app like the Gmail or the YouTube. So I hope Google will implement the same feature to those apps in the future. Next is the Google Play Store redesign. So now the application is completely white. You no longer have this green accent color at the top. And also the navigation between games, apps, movies, and books moved to the bottom with the new material design icons. And the subcategories are still at the top. Previously, these categories were at the top, on top of the subcategories, but now they are separated. Also, you have a lot of white space here, which looks a lot cleaner and modern. Next, when you tap on an app to install it, you have a lot bigger install button, and when you tap on it, you get a circular progress bar around the app icon, and instead of having a progress bar showing like a line at the bottom of the app. Next is the side menu. Now it's using the new material design icons. However, the area where you change your account still looks dated and it's not implementing the new material design like we saw, for example, in something like Google Docs. Now the area where you change your account is completely white without any background, and I think this is the right implementation for the new material design, so I'm not sure why Google didn't implement it here as well. But unfortunately, the Play Store is not yet supporting dark theme, which I think also is another issue. So there is no consistency between apps in this area. Talking about inconsistency, you will see like three apps like Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Slides are not using the dark theme. However, my phone is set to dark theme now, but something like Google Drive, for example, is using the dark theme, and Google Keep Notes as well. So it's a bit annoying to have apps in dark and apps in light theme. So I think Google needs to work on that in the future as well. Next update is related to Google Duo. If you open the app and jump to settings, now you have an option called low light mode. And this option enhances the look of your video calling if you are in low light situation. And in this blog posted by Google, it's showing you a quick demo, showing you the difference between using this feature and without using the feature. So that's a very welcomed addition, and I think it uses the same technology used in night sight that we saw in Google Camera before. So I'm really a big fan of this feature. Next update is related to Google Messages. So now if you are in a conversation, you can select multiple messages and delete all of them at once, which is a lot easier than before. Next update is related to the Google Phone app, and keep in mind I'm using the beta version of the Google Phone app, and this change might only be related to the beta version, but I will show it to you anyways. So now if you have a contact under your Recents tab and you tap on it, you get those three quick actions: video call, message, or history. So video call and message is pretty straightforward, but what's new here is the history. Now all the history between you and this contact showing all in one place, and you still can do a video call or a normal voice call or send a message to the same contact from here. If you want to delete a specific record from the history, you just need to swipe like this. It will be deleted. And also you no longer get the history between you and this contact separated right here, but you will get just one record for this contact containing all the history between you and this contact. And finally, if you press and hold here and delete this record from the Recents tab, that will delete all the history between you and this contact, not only one record. So you need to keep that in mind. But if you want to check the call history in the old way, you still can tap the overlay menu and then go to call history. That will show it to you in the same old way as before with separated records. But now under Recents, they are all grouped in one record. So that's pretty much it for today. I hope you like my video, and if you do, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more videos, and thank you for watching.